Hey, what's up, MMA bets? And I'm back with another official bets video. This week, I'm going to give you my official bets for UFC Vegas 60, Corey Sandhagen versus Yadong Song. Pretty good fight cards, got 13 pretty good fights on it, but one of the fights got canceled on the scales today, but it was just going to be an okay women's fight. So we're going to do a quick recap, as always, of UFC Vegas 79, and then we're going to get right into these bets for UFC Vegas 60. UFC 279, I went 4-3 on my bets for plus 3.3 units. You know, my units are $100, so I won $330. Super happy about that. It was a good fight card, you know, with having all three of them fights mixed up, having a whole new main event, and that it ruined a lot of my other bets, so I had to go run and put a couple new ones in. But out of my 4 winning bets, I had Darian Weeks over 2.5 rounds, and that fight was easy, man. Nobody got hurt. It was kind of pretty much a boring fight. I won 1.7 units on that fight. Second winning bet was Jailton Almeida under 1.5 rounds. I won 1.5 units on that. That was easy work. You know, he just kept getting the takedown and ended up getting that rear naked choke. Third winning bet was Johnny Walker at plus 180. Super happy with that. I won 2.5 units on that. And Johnny Walker looked like a savage there, was able to just be the bigger guy. Actually slammed Kutalaba and was able to get a takedown of his own and a rear naked choke. It was really nice. Fourth winning bet is Julian Erosa at plus 180 or plus 190. I really like that bet. He looked even better than I thought he was going to look. So I was super happy with that. I won 2.5 units on that too as another big underdog. So I won on 3 out of 4 of my picks were underdogs. My 3 losing bets, first one was Chad Anheliger. I lost 1.3 units on him. And yeah, man, it was kind of a bad bet. He just got cracked a couple times in the first round and then really didn't want to fight after that. So it was kind of another boring counterpunching fight. Second losing bet was Jing Liang. I lost 1.2 units on that. I thought he won. I had him at plus 135. It would have been another nice underdog win. I would have won 6.3 units instead. I would have won, or 6.7 units. I would have won 670 instead of 330. But it is what it is. You know, judges are going to judge, man. Third losing bet, I had Jailton Almeida, Khamzat Chimaev, and freaking Collier, man. He busted my parlay. You know, he had Barnett hurt early, but just couldn't get him out of there. Blew his whole wad, you know. So that sucks. So them were my 3 losing bets. I don't really want to count Jing Liang as a losing bet. That was a robbery. But yeah, man, plus 3.3 units. That brings my official bet record to 144 and 103 for plus 50.2 units. Broke the 50 mark, 50 unit barrier. Super happy about that. You know, my units are $100, so I'm up $5,020 so far. Started with 300 at the beginning. So we're going to keep adding on to that, man. We're going to get some more money on this card right here before the break. Take this little week break, get the recharge, and we'll be back with some really good videos. Check out for a live this Wednesday. Me and Johnny will probably have a live and just go over a lot of stuff, just talk about a lot of stuff. I want to also thank everybody for helping me get up to 1K subscribers. I'm super happy about that. It's awesome. Put in a lot of hard work and got a lot of support from you guys helping me, and that's just really awesome. Also appreciate everybody that participated in the 3-fight parlay on my video breakdown this week. Whoever wins is going to get them 3 cards. I'll let you guys know probably on my next video, maybe on the live with me and Johnny, but I'll definitely probably let you know about my next video. We'll get your information and we'll get them sent out. So, all right, let's get into these 6 bets for UFC Vegas 60. First bet, I'm going to start with the biggest underdogs going down. First bet is Cameron VanCamp. Got him at plus 180. I like him, man. He has good striking. He has good wrestling, and he has good grappling. And Nikolas Motta, you know, his opponent has really good boxing and, you know, pretty decent power. But VanCamp is so much bigger than him. He looked good at weigh-ins today. VanCamp's 5 inches taller with 4 inches of reach, and I believe he's going to be able to use his size and grappling to wear on Motta and get this win. So I got him at plus 180. I have 1.25 units to win 2.25 units, and I like that bet. Plus 180. He's already down to like plus 140 or something like that now. Second bet is another underdog bet. I got Marc-Andre Barriault at plus 145. I have 1.45 units to win 2.1 units. And I like Barriault, man. Anthony Hernandez, usually his way to win his fights is to out cardio guy, out grapple him and out cardio him. And that's actually Marc Antonio Barriault's like way to win. That's his nickname is Power Bar. He's got a really, really good cardio. He's got a pretty good ground game himself, pretty good takedown defense and grappling, and he has really good striking. He's going to have better striking in the fights. So I'm expecting in that first round, Anthony Hernandez to come out like he always does, shoot a ton of takedowns, and start grappling. But you seen Hernandez's last fight with Josh Frem, man. He did that against Frem on short notice. And Frem, by the second round, got on top of Hernandez at one point, and held him down for the rest of the round. It looked like Hernandez gassed out. And then in the third, Frem was on short notice, and he ended up gassing out. But he's pretty low-level fighter, compared to Marc-Andre Barriault. So, yeah, man, I'm going to take Barriault to get taken down a couple times in that first round. He has really good get up, start wearing on Hernandez and starts taking over in that second and third, and possibly get a finish in the third, because Hernandez has been finished in both of his losses. So, yeah, man, give me Barriault as a big underdog like that. And I'm going to take him, 1.45 units to win 2.1. I like it. Third bet is another under at plus 110. I have the Chidi and Njokuanu, Gregory Rodriguez under 1.5. Both of these guys are super finishers, man. Both of these dudes. Swing with power on everything they do. Chidi's throwing elbows, knees, punches, 1-2. You seen him hit Barriault with the elbow with Dusko constantly. And Gregory Rodriguez is throwing power too. You see him knocking out people all the time. You see him knock out Julian Marquez. Nobody knocks out Julian Marquez. I think that Gregory Rodriguez isn't going to use any grappling, because you seen against Jung Young Park, after he grappled him a ton in that first round. In the second round, he came out and he was super slow, looked gassed. Jung Young Park was actually taking off on him, and then he hit him while Park was like going for the finish. He countered him and got the finish himself. But I don't think he's going to grapple. I think this is going to be a striking match, man. I can see this one being over in the first 5 striking exchanges that these guys have. So something crazy like the Julian Marquez fight, because if you watch Gregory Rodriguez, he gets in firefights in every single fight that he's been in the UFC, pretty much, besides maybe the Dusko fight. But other than that, he gets in firefights like crazy and usually wins them. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna say that this ends in the first round. Both these dudes are super tough, super durable. Another thing is, each one of them, when they get hit, they want to get that back and take them shots back. So yeah, give me that under 1.5 at plus 110. Fourth bet is Andre Fili. I have Andre Fili at minus 125. I have 1.9 units to win 1.5. And I like Andre Fili. I really think that he's better than Bill Algeo everywhere this fight's going to go. I think that he's got better combinations, better technique, better power, better kicks, better everything. I think he has better wrestling, and I think that the grappling, the BJJ defensive submissions, all that, and submissions is about the same. But everywhere else, I'm favoring Fili, and I think he's going to hit him with the harder shots, and I think that he's going to maybe hurt Algeo a couple times on the feet and get a solid decision there. So I really like Fili in that fight. My fifth bet is the under in the Agapova Gillian Robertson fight. And I got the under 2.5. I see it's down to 1.5 now, but I got the under 2.5, and I really like that, man. I think both these girls are finishers, and if Robertson cannot get Agapova to the ground, Agapova is going to be able to tee off on Robertson, because Robertson's striking defense is kind of terrible. Her striking offense is terrible, and Agapova throws power with both hands. Now, and Agapova, she's coming in on short notice, so if she has to get in too many grappling exchanges, as we've seen her in a couple of her losses in the UFC, man, she gasses really bad, really quick. So I'm gonna take the under in this. Under 2.5. I think either Agapova keeps it standing, ends up getting a savage finish on Robertson, or Robertson gets this fight to the ground and probably on about the third takedown is able to get a submission sometime in that second round. So yeah, I really like the under in that. And the fifth and final bet is a plus 155 parlay. I have 2 fighters on it. I have 1.1 units to win 1.7, and it is Javid Basharat and Tanner Boser, man. And I like both of these dudes. I think Basharat's going to be able to keep this fight standing for, the majority of the time, 13 minutes on it. He may be able to get a finish, but if not, a dominant decision by just landing more damage, man. He has a way more variety of strikes. He's a lot bigger at weigh-ins. I know they got the same reach, but man, his height was a lot bigger. And Tanner Boser, man, he's just going to be quicker, faster, hit harder, have that faster striking, and be able to move out of the way of Nascimento's slow takedowns. He really has to grab you, body lock you down, do all that. But I'm going to take Tanner Boser. I'm going to take him to knock him out like Chris Daukaus did. If he's able to land like Daukaus or even like Badeau was in the first round on Nascimento, it's going to be over for him. So give me Javid Basharat and Tanner Boser in a little parlay, 1.1 units to win 1.7. And like I said, plus 155. And I like both of these guys to get that win. So there's my 6 bets. I'm going to put these, in the description. Appreciate everybody for checking my stuff out. This is my first video live on StreamYard to put onto my YouTube. So I hope it looks a lot better than it's been. This is the first time I've got to do this. So like I said, it shouldn't be no small, crappy screen. So as you guys know, man, I appreciate everybody coming out to check out my stuff. Good luck tomorrow. Be looking out for some new shows coming up, some maybe some fight companions and stuff like that when we get some time to do that before the fights. But I appreciate everybody for helping me get up to 1K, man. I appreciate everybody commenting, talking with me every week about UFC, man. I appreciate it. You guys are all I got to talk about UFC with. So, man, you guys are my boys. So good luck, everybody, tomorrow. I know everybody's going to win, especially if you take some of these bets. So I will see you guys Wednesday.